I'm going to explain you how to store data in DB. Okay. Yeah. I'll share my screen. Show you how to do it. I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you done? Have you done up to now what we have done till Saturday, Friday's class? You have to do it. If not understand anything. Okay. Just we have to run the server Python manage.py run server, and you will get a link. You have to click on that. Now I am going to do uh, how to post a contact. Okay. First of all, to post a contact. Before that, I'll revise it once again. How to create database and all. First of all, you have to go to settings, and you have to configure your database settings in SQL settings in your settings.py file. In this Python file, you have to configure all the settings. Okay. After that, you have to go to SQL log. You have to go to SQL log. You have to create database. Create database, and you have to give the name what you have given in your settings.py file. I have given as Aurora, and I got these many tables and also contact table. To get the tables, you have to run two commands: Python manage.py make migrations and Python manage.py migrate. Okay, then only you can able to see your table in your SQL log. Until and unless you can't see those two tables. Okay, those tables in your database. Okay, you have to do migrations for sure. Not you cannot able to use the tables, or you can't see the tables in your database. They will be not created. Okay, now I want to uh, create create a template, a page where I should have some input boxes like name, email, subject, message, and mobile. I should have these labels, and I have to give the data. And if I click on submit button, it has to be stored in this table. Okay. I'll create a template with the name, contact. Okay. Here, first of all, I will try to include header and footer. HTML. Okay. Here I have to give the input boxes, right? Before that, I'll try to open this template. Okay. For that, I have to create views and URLs, right? Views. If I am taking my function name as contact list. First, I'll try to open the page, and afterwards I will write the logic for that. Okay. Already we have written logic. The logic will be like this only. How we have done for that edition. The same way we'll have, but here we'll use forms. Okay. With the help of forms, we can able to store the data. Okay. You have to write URLs for this. Right. Dot equal to contact. Okay. I have done with URLs. Now I'll give this link in my header.html so that I can see that link in each and every page. Okay. This is a format to pass URL of the contact. Okay. Just click on it and just tap in your terminal. That's it. The page will get reloaded. If not, you have to give Control C and you have to give the command. You observe I got a contact link here. In that I have only header and footer. I have not added any data in between this. Now I will go to HTML page and I will try to use some input boxes and all. So that I want to fill the details in a form, right? So I have to take form tag. My method is post. That's why I have to take method equal to post to use for to get data to be posted while using form tag. For sure, you have to use SRF token. And try to use div tags. Now, div tags are nothing but they are used to divide the input boxes. Okay. Use label. What are the fields I have? I should check it. First of all, I have to check what are the fields I have in my models: name, email, subject, message, mobile. Right. Name, labels. However you want, you can take your labels. Okay. Label. This is a formal way of writing an HTML page. Okay. The type of name will be text only. That's why I've taken text. It is a careful no. That's why I've taken text. I have to take another div. Label, email, input. The type of email will be email only. Okay. I got name and I have not used any break tags here. I have used div tags here. Okay. It will divide the sections. I mean, it will divide the boxes. Okay. And another div. Uh, subject. The type of the subject will be text only because I have given char field no text div tag message. Okay, here I have used text area for my message. No, for message field I have used text field. So here I'll use text area. I have a it is also like input only text area. Okay, there is no need to mention any type here. Okay, there is no need to mention any type here. Okay, if the last one is mobile. Mobile. In message, we used to give unlimited data, no? Or how much we can't specify certain data to be inserted. Okay. In char field, we have some specifications like the name will be maximum, the name will be 100 characters and the subject will be 100 characters. Like that we can mention over there. But message don't know, we don't know. We can also infinite characters it can take. That's why I am taking text area, and also in models I have taken text field. Okay, for mobile the type will be number. Okay, right. I will go and check it. Okay, I got all the boxes. The message field will be like this. Okay, the message field will be like this. And the final one is submit button. I will take this also in a div tag only. Put. I think there is no need of giving label for that submit, right? Just I have taken an input, that's it. Okay, I also got the submit button here. Now the thing is I have to give the data, subject some test data, message from some customer, and if I try to submit it, it has to post in our DB. Nothing has been, there is no change when we click on submit because there is no link between models and our template. Okay, so to get that link you have there should be somewhere at least a single link, right? There should be some connection between models.py file and this contact.html file. For this Python file and HTML file there should be a connection. Here there is no connection between these two files. So I'd like to connect these two files with the help of these variables. Okay. How means simply you have to give names. Name equal to the name of this name field in our models is name only. Okay. Name equal to small name. Okay. Here I have taken small name, right? Small name. The same way you have to give name for email is email only. name for subject is subject small letters. If you forget to mention these names, the data will not get posted. Okay, equal to message name equal to mobile. There is no need of any name for this subject. Okay, this is the connection between models and HTML page. The names are the connection between our models and HTML page. Okay, now I'll try to submit the data once again. I'll refresh it once. Test, test, submit. The data will not get posted because we have not written any logic for this. Okay, now I'll try to write logic for this to get data to be posted. Before we have done this subtraction and addition to get the data to be posted. Now here we have mentioned all the fields separately, like if we have taken two input boxes for two numbers, right? We have taken x and y variables. Here I'm not going to take all the variables, all the fields separately. I want to take all the fields in a form. So for that I have to create a form. This is the professional way to write a program to get data to be posted. Here in your app, you have to create forms. FORMS, forms. Forms is a Python file you have to create manually where the models and forms to be linked. Okay, these two will be interlinked. Okay, from Django, you have to import forms. That's it. Okay. From Django, you have to import forms. Now you have to create forms here. Class, you have to give a form name. I want to give a form name for my model is contact form. Okay, contact form. I'm writing a class now. That's why I've taken C capital and FS capital. These two are different words. That's why I've taken these two as capital letters. Okay. If I take like this, it is the naming convention is not correct. Okay. If you take like this, the naming convention will be perfect. As you are using class, you have to give the name in this format only. This is a Pythonic way of writing a class name. You have to follow some rules. These are some Python rules to get followed. Okay. This function you have to mention forms dot model forms. Okay? Forms dot from forms we are taking model forms. That's class meta model. You have to mention for which model this form is related to. Okay. This form is related to contact and fields. What are the fields to be you here you have to mention what are the fields you want to fill here. Fields equal to I want to fill all fields. Okay, if you want to take all fields, you have to use like this all. You have to use double underscore all double underscore. Okay, will quotes. Okay. From models, you have to import this contact. Okay, from models, you have to import this contact. from there should be a link between forms and models. No, this is from here you have to give the connection between forms and models from dot models import contact. Okay, from dot models you have to import contact. That's it. This is the way to write forms. There is no need of writing these two lines always, but you have to import. If you create any other model, you have to import that model here. If for example, you have created a model with the name customer, you have to give comma and you have to give that model name. Okay, like this you have to import all the models. If not, simply you can keep star here. There is no need to mention anything. Okay, whatever the way you like, you can do. You can proceed with that. But I'm showing now. Showing this now. Okay, I have created a contact form now. After creating forms, there is no need to do migrations and all. Only if you make any changes in models, then only you have to do that migrations and migrate. Okay, now I've created models, forms. Now I have to write views for that. We are going to do that post method, right? If dot that equal to post. If our method is post, we have to take a variable that for that form. For example, for subtraction, we have taken post and we have given variables. Now directly we are going to give the total form here. There is no need to take each attribute here, and there is no need to post the data. Directly you can take a form in which you will have all the fields to be filled. Okay, I want to take a variable form equal to here whatever the name you want you can take here. There is no need to take form only. Whatever you can also take your name. Don't now form equal to contact form. Contact form request dot post. Here we have written request dot post in brackets we have written the field, but here we have written the form outside and in brackets we have written request dot post. Before that, what you have to do means you have to import these forms and models into your views. Okay, from dot models import contact. Directly you will get a suggestion for this. Okay, from after clicking from, just click dot, you will get these suggestions. You have to select one parameter in that, and you have to import also will get we will get automatically, and simply take the first letter of your form. You will get a suggestion and you have to select it from that. Okay, from dot models you have to import contact, and from dot forms you have to import forms. If I have only one app, that's why I am taking directly as dot models. For example, if you have multiple apps, you have to mention app name here. What is my app name? App name is welcome app, right? So here also you have to mention the app name. Like this, you have to mention the app name. Okay, if you have multiple apps, I have single app, that's why I have taken dot and I have taken from dot forms. I have imported my forms. Form equal to contact form request dot post. If my form is valid, I have to save my form. Okay. For that, how I have to write the code means if form dot is valid, form dot form dot save. That's it. Here you have used decision making statement. That's why I have used this column here. Don't forget to use this column after if else these type of decisional statements. If the form is saved, then it has to go to return render request. Okay, I want to go to this page only. Contact dot html and an empty dictionary here. If not, if the form is not valid, you can use like this else, or directly you can write that return render directly how I have written after that. You can write like this, or else you can write by keeping else here. Okay. Return render request contact dot html. Okay. Now I will try to post the data. I'll explain you once again. Don't worry. Okay. I will refresh the data. Uh, operation. Here some random mobile number and click on submit. I'll go and I'll check here. Okay, the data got posted here. Whatever the data I have given, the same data has been posted here. Okay. By using this logic only, the data is posted. Now I'll try to submit once again. Okay, let's see the terminal. But I can't go to database and I can't check always whether my data get posted or not. So I'll put a message whether my data got posted. I should get the data is posted. If not, I should get a message like data is not posted. So I'll take here Sage MSG. Whatever the name you want, you can take here. I think you know this. You can take any name here. Message. Contact posted. If not, if the data is saved, my contact will get posted. If not, that my I should get a message like the contact is not posted. Okay. So to display this message, I have to give this name in my template, right? So here I will give this. After this form, wherever you want, you can give. Okay. After this form, you can directly give this message, or else in a paragraph or in a H1 tag, or whatever you want. You can give the you can take the tags and you can give the message. Again, I will for that I will check it. I have only single data, right? I'll go to my page and I'll use some random data here. Subject, some test 2. messages testing again, and I'll click on submit. After submitting, I got a message called contact posted. So if I go and check in my DB, okay, my contact has been posted. Okay, the second row has been added. Now again, I will try to post the data without giving any data here. Contact not posted. So that I will go and check here the contact not posted here. This is the refresh button. Okay, this is the refresh button. If you have any, if you have added any data, if it is not there in your DB, once try to refresh it. If it is all correct, then your data will be visible here. If not, the data will not get visible. But we should know the error, right? Why the contact is not posted? We should know the error. Here also in terminal also we are not getting any errors, right? So for that you have to write your logic to print the errors. Simply after this, print print form, whatever the variable you have taken, that variable dot errors. You have to add this line to see whether you have any errors in your form or not. Okay, now I'll go and I will submit once again. So I'll try to refresh it. Without giving any data, I have submitted contact not posted. I got an error. Contact. To see that error, you will find your errors here. Just by adding a single line, you can able to see what are the what is the error. The error is here. You can see name, unordered list, class, error list, name. The field is required. The meaning of this is without giving any fields, you have given data. You have submitted the data. That's why it has not taken. This is the meaning of this error. I have given. I have not filled even single data. That's why I got all the fields here: name, email, subject, mobile, and message. I got all the fields here. If I fill any, I'll try to fill half of the fields and let's see. I have not submitted, I have not given subject and message here. I click on submit, contact not posted. If I go and check in DB also, I can't find the data. In terminal, I can see only two fields, subject and message. Okay. To avoid this submission, I'll go to contact.html and I will give required fields for each and every input box. Required. Don't use read only. Read only is for another purpose. I will show you it. Required. For message also you have to give required. You can also mention rows and columns here. Rows. How many rows you want? Oh, I need 5 rows. And also columns. On 10 columns. Here also you have to give required. Okay. Now I'll refresh it once again. Okay, I have changed rows and columns. That's why I have got like this. Okay. Now I'll give some data and I will get fill out this field. I will not give @ here and I'll give some data here. Random data. If I click, you are saying that please include an @. That's because we have used type as email. That's why I got that. Contact has posted. If I go and check in my DB, the contact will get posted. Okay. This is the way you have to post the data in your database from your website. This is the main operation you have to learn. This is the this operation is called create operation. Actually, generally we have 4 type of operations which are very important to create a database. Those 4 are CRUD. CRUD operations. These are called CRUD operations. Create, read, or retrieve. Retrieve. U means date. D means delete. These are the 4 operations you must learn to create a website. Based on these 4 operations, only the full website will be designed. Okay. Create means creating profiles, or for example, if you try to create an e-commerce website, in that you will have so many products, you have to add products. Adding is nothing but whatever the data you want to put in your database. If you want to create any data in your database, the only thing you have to do is create operation. If you want to showcase all the data, you have to do retrieve option. If you want to update, you have update, and if you want to remove the data, you have delete operation. These are the 4 main operations you have to learn for sure to create a wonderful website. Okay. This is a create operation which we have done now. Okay. This is a create operation which we have done now. Create is nothing but the data is posting, right? The data is posting. We can also give many conditions, like if you have this mail, already in your database, then the data should not get added. You should get a message like this email. For example, in real time, if you try to submit the same data, for example, in Zomato, if you try to create sign up or register with the same mobile number or same email, you will get a message like this email already registered. Like that, that type of validations we can do in our views.py. Okay, I'll show you that also in our next classes, but I'll explain you this uh, operation once again. First of all, to create or to post a data into a database, you should have models. Okay, model name and the attributes you need. What are the fields you want? You can add here, and you have to give a name. This is not much more important to look to understand clearly when you open your database and when you search for your table. If you want to find your table very easily, then you have to add these 2 lines. If not, your wish. There is no need of adding these 2 lines. These 2 lines only for giving a name to a table. That's it. Okay. If not, your name will come along with your app. Okay. App name underscore this model name. Okay. You have to create models. After that, you have to create forms for that. Okay. Forms. And you have to write logic for that. In views, you will write logic. Okay. You will take a function name, and you will mention what is the method you are going to use here, whether you are using post method or get method. There is for get method, there is no need to mention this line, but for post method, you have to write this line for sure. Okay. Here you have to take some variable like x or y, z, like that. Here you have to mention the form you are going to post the data. Before that, you have to import your forms and models into your views.py file, and you have to print the errors of your form. If you have any errors in your contact form, you have to mention that. And if your form is valid, x is nothing but the variable which I have used for this form. Okay, you have to save the form. That's it. If the form is saved, then it will go to the contact.html page and you will get a message like contact posted. If not, it will go to the else condition and you will get a message like contact not posted. This is the same page I have given redirection to the same page. Okay, you can also give to the another page also, but giving to the same page you will have more clarity, right? And here, this is the last line to represent just to open the page, to open the empty page without giving any text in the dictionary. You have to give this. If not, you will get you will get errors, or you will get message directly of, just after opening the page only. The message will be displayed. Okay, when your function is triggered, this line will get executed firstly this message, this line will be executed. Okay, after that you have to write urls for this. You have to write url for this, and the last thing you have to do is you have to create html page which is required according to your requirement. You have to create the html page. First of all, you have to take form tags. In form tag only you have to do all the things. In form tag you have to mention what is the method you are going to use, and you have to use this CSRF token. You have to mention this token for sure. And in div tags, you can use div tags. Using div tags looks more professional, because if we go into that project, then you will mention classes here. Okay, classes are inbuilt CSS functions which we are going to use. I'll show you in the project. Okay. Now, if you want, you can take labels, and you have to take input box. This is very important. Okay, name is very important while you are creating HTML pages for data posting. Okay, name is very important. This is the only connection between models and HTML page. Okay, here to pass any message, you can give wherever you want. You can give here. I have taken below form. You can take here also. No worries. Okay, you can take here also above the form. Wherever you want to display that message at the center. If you want to display that message in the center, you have to use center tags. Okay, I think you in HTML page you can HTML classes you can able to learn all these front end works. Okay, how to look more beautifully. You can learn there, and you can keep all the knowledge in here, your Django project. Okay. This is how we can able to post the data in our database. This is I have done in MVT architecture. I have followed MVT architecture. MVT means models, views, templates. Okay. First of all, I have created models. After that, I have written logic for views, logic in views. After that, I have written HTML page. MVT, models, views, template. Keep it in mind. What is the architecture you are going to use means you are using MVT architecture. Okay. That's all about today's class. If anyone have any doubts, you can ask. Anyone have any doubts, please ask. You can also message me if you are not willing to ask in a class. Please message me so that I can clear your doubts, and I can connect through online, and I can clear your doubts. If anyone are struggling or anyone stuck in installations, please ping me. Okay. Most of you have messaged me. Have reacted to most of you. Some students are pending. Please try to complete by today. Okay, you have to do all the installations, because we have entered to the main topics now. That's why you have to be more efficient. You have to practice it more and more. Okay, then only you will get understand. Okay. Okay, that's all about today's class. Have a nice day. Bye.